And welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2024 Toyota Tundra Capstone Hybrid in the color white. Let's take a look. Underneath the hood here you will find a 3.5 liter V6 engine hybrid I-Force Max. Gets up to 437 horsepower, 583 pound-foot of torque. Of course, up front you have your LED headlights and customary daytime running lights. You have your fog lights across the front, and across the front bumper you'll find these little round nodules. These are your front parking sensors. On the grille, right underneath the front logo, you'll find your front-facing camera. As you go along to the side, we have the alloy wheels, and you'll also find your I-Force Max badging up on the hood on either side here. Getting along to the back on the front doors, you'll find your Capstone tread level badge. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and underneath you'll find an additional camera on each side, which contribute to full surround view camera effect. Rear windows come with factory tinting, and in the back you'll find that the bed lights are turned on. These can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. In between the two lights here, you'll also notice additional cameras. This contributes to a neat little trick we'll take a look at when we get inside and up front. In the back here, we have the Tundra emblem emblazed into the back, and along your rear bumper, once again, backup parking sensors. Underneath, you have your spare tire, and then in the back, right next to your handle, is your backup camera. To open this up, you can release it using the button underneath the rear logo space here in the handle area. You can press the button on your key fob or on the rear tail light on the passenger side. There's this little button. Give it a press, it'll pop right open, along with the automatic step, which folds up and away. Tundra logo on the back here once again. Take a quick look along the inside of the bed. You have your bed lights here. And on the right hand side you have an additional power outlet. Then to close it up, just reach down and bring up your tailgate. To lock it into place, you'll also find that the two-seater door step will just fold itself away nice and tidy. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So first thing, upon opening the door, you'll find that the running boards that are automatic will fold out. This can work automatically with the opening of doors, as you just saw, or it can work with the manual button itself. Good amount of storage inside the door, and a look at some of that dual tone with the white and black, as well as that wood grain trim. Premium sound system too. Your interior upholstery is this dual tone with the black and white with the white stitching and this texturing all throughout. Rear passengers have access to the folding down armrest / cup holder here. Easily folds away to increase your seating space. Next to the headrest you'll find these straps. If you give the ones up top a little pull, you'll be able to fold your seat forward and access storage just behind the back. Very similar on the bottom, you'll find an additional strap. Give it a little tug just to let it release, then you can lift it up and access the storage on the bottom, or simply move the seats out of the way for whatever rear spaces you need. Then in the back you'll also find your passengers have a great view of the panoramic moonroof. Backs of both the front passenger and front driver seats are pouch storage. Back of the console has your cup holder spaces, as well as both heated and cooled rear seats with 3 variant levels for each side, and plenty of charger space down below. Currently we have the Tundra branded rubber mats throughout the unit. You can also install the carpet mats that it comes with. And in the door you'll find the built-in sunshade. Just unhooks and goes upwards to click into space up here, just to keep the sun out of the eyes of your rear passengers. Of course, just as easily it can unhook and go smoothly into the door frame itself. Then, taking a look at the handle, you'll find this little divot on the outside corner. This indicates keyless entry. You can tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside the driver's door panel, we have the power windows for front and back, as well as your child safety lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. On the side, this allows you to fold your side mirrors in flat with the frame of your truck. This can be done automatically with locking and unlocking, or it can be done manually using these little controls. Just beneath this is the memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustments, back, front, up, down, lumbar support, and the knee rest support underneath. Great little feature for just a little bit of added comfort here. Then bottom left-hand corner of your dash is your hood release latch. Above that, controls for those automatic running boards, heated leather steering wheel, AC 120 volt rear parking sensors, odometer, trip, dash brightness, your gas release, automatic headlamps, and then your rear bed light on-off controls. Your steering wheel is telescopic tilt powered, either or whichever way you are looking to get it. Take a quick look at that lovely steering wheel, black with that nice white stitching on the leather. Hop up here and see what else the steering wheel has to offer. Left-hand side, controls for the dash display, then your hands-free communication and your volume control. Right-hand side, you have adaptive cruise control and your radio controls on the bottom. Looking up, it's a little bit hard to see, but you'll notice this little black box cut in here. This is for your heads-up display. If you look right here, you'll notice a little bit of a compass and your kilometers per hour. There's a couple of different displays you can have set up, but this is great so that you don't have to take your eyes off the road to know what's going on your dash display. To the right of that, you have this built-in storage up top. It is rubberized so that whatever you have doesn't go flying. You also have the 12-volt adapter on the left of it. Just under there is your infotainment display screen. Really nice, big, huge one, so you're definitely not squinting to see what's up here. This is where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience, including your optional navigation and all of your audio listening. Your audio does include AM, FM, and satellite radio, as well as full Bluetooth connectivity for both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and an optional USB adapter. Under that, you have your volume control on your left, USB on the right, and in between is your climate control center. We have the dual climate control so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings, or you can sync them up to have them work in unison. On either side, you'll find your tri-level heated and cooled seats with different colors for you and your front passenger, and then your defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. Left of this is your push start ignition and trailer brakes, and then your trailer control again. This is a control for that surround view camera, so without having to shift it around or even turn on the vehicle as long as it's an accessory, you can just give that a little press and it'll give you a full look around. You can pause it at any point if you want to take a closer look for just a moment. And then to make that display go away, just press the button one more time and you're back to your normal display. Next to that, you have your traction control and 4-ways, parking brake just in front of the gear shift. Behind it, you have your 2-wheel 4 high and 4 low, as well as your drive versus tow mode. Lots of storage all throughout the middle here with more of that great wood grain trim. You'll find this little black pad in the front area here. This is a wireless charging pad. It's also indicated by this glowing green dot and this little symbol in the middle. The way that this is set up is really nice because it's so that you can put your phone here. It won't lose charge, but you can still see what's happening on the screen. It's also not going to go flying because this whole space has this kind of rubberized texture, just like the storage spot up top. And we also have the little stopper on the side and on the bottom so that your phone stays exactly where it is. Behind that is a cup holder space, which has that pop open, pop close, and then your dash area with this movable tray and plenty of charger spaces inside. We also have this lovely ambient lighting that you'll find all throughout the unit. A little bit hard to see in the daylight, but really stands out at night. Right hand side, you have that capstone, and then up overhead on your rear view mirror, you'll find these controls with 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. And then we have this other neat trick. Currently, this is just your normal type of mirror. Give it a flip, and it switches to being video format. This is looking behind you right through those cameras in between the 2 rear bed lights. This is a great built-in feature if you have anybody or anything inside the cab with you that's maybe blocking your view, moving around, making it a little hard to see. You can just switch right to the video and circumvent all of the noise inside the cab. Above that, you have your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, your ambient mood lighting controls, overhead lighting controls, and controls for the panoramic moonroof. And last but not least, on the left you'll find this little automatic window control, pushes in and pulls out like any other would. This controls your power adjustable rear windshield. Take a look at it in action. Push the button in to see it roll down, pull it towards you to see it come back up. Just like any other, it can stop at any point along the way for you. Great built-in feature for just a little bit of extra airflow. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2024 Toyota Tundra Capstone Hybrid in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Auto Mall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.